Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Modern Customer Podcast. I'm your host, Blake Morgan. And today, the Modern Customer Podcast heads all the way to Vegas, where we join Zendesk for their Join Relate conference. I had the opportunity to stand with Tom Eggemeier, the CEO of Zendesk, to talk about some of the exciting and recent announcements coming out of Zendesk's Join Relate event. Zendesk is a global leader in customer experience technology, helping companies deliver seamless, AI-powered service and support across channels. Under Tom's leadership, the company is leaning into intelligent customer experience with a focus on innovation and sustainability. I actually met Tom almost 9 years ago in Melbourne, Australia, when he was president at Genesys, which is a major player in contact center and customer experience technology. He's also formerly a partner at private equity firm Permira. He's held senior roles at Compaq and Alcatel, and he has a BA from the University of Dayton and a JD from the University of Chicago Law School. We're talking a lot about AI and the announcements from Zendesk's new platform and the only metrics that matter in 2025. Please enjoy Tom Eggemeier. Tom, welcome to the Modern Customer Podcast. We're here at your annual Join Relate conference. Congratulations on an amazing event.
Thanks, Blake. It's great to see you again. I think the last time we saw each other was actually Melbourne, Australia, probably 10 plus years ago.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's so good to see you. And I'm so relieved you said Melbourne, right? Because my husband actually is Australian and I used to say Melbourne, which apparently is totally the wrong way to say
I
that.
did the exact same thing. And my Australian friends and customers corrected me very quickly. It's funny. I was out at a party the other night and someone kept correcting me saying it's Melbourne. And
Oh,
they
no.
would not believe me that it's not Melbourne, it's Melbourne.
Oh, well, it sounds like you didn't embarrass them, but I'm sure they felt silly later. So I have a few questions for you. We're doing rapid fire today. So first question, how is Zendesk evolving to meet new customer needs?
So Zendesk is evolving to meet new customer needs by launching the resolution platform. We think customer service for too long has about been seats and interactions and not helping companies resolve their customers or their employees' problems. And so a big focus of ours is to be aligned with our customers' top and bottom line needs. And we should only get paid if we can go help a company solve the customer's problems. And so I think that's the number one thing we're doing, along with our AI launches that we had this week about helping companies with their customers.
You know, the sheer amount of volume you guys process is amazing. And I am so excited for you with Agentic AI actually doing it properly. So how is Zendesk using AI to transform customer service and take it to the next level?
So we've invested a lot in AI the past couple of years, and we have the Zendesk Resolution platform, a really integrated platform where it starts actually with our help center and knowledge base. We put generative search in that. You're not going to get those old blue links anymore. When you say 10 articles, how do I go solve a problem? We're really going to be able to pinpoint with our customers the answer. If they don't want to have, or someone wants to escalate beyond a knowledge base and they want to go to an AI agent, we've got a full featured AI agent. One of the great things about Zendesk is in our core packages, people get a bunch of automated resolutions in our essential AI agent for free as part of the package. If they want more advancements, they can go to our AI agent, which is best in class generative search. And the great thing is it's connected to the human agents. And so I believe that's where the industry is headed, and Zendesk is going to be leading that charge. It's not best of breed. We have a best of breed AI agent, but it's not best of breed AI agent plus the Zendesk platform, plus something else for Copilot, plus something else for knowledge base. It's really integrated, as you said, in the Agentic AI experience, integrated end to end.
That is so exciting. And in the same vein, some of the most customer-centric brands are your customers. And so in your opinion, what are the more customer-centric brands? Like, what are they doing differently than everybody else?
First, I don't think they're as focused on things like average handle time, et cetera. I know it sounds, but it's amazing the amount of customers I go talk to, and they say, "Oh, we need to get our average handling time down from 1 minute and 20 seconds on a voice call to 1 minute and 15 seconds or something." I think they're really, really focused on NPS or CSAT or whatever really key metric they have. Number one. Number two, they're about resolving customer problems, but it's also about anticipating them before they happen. And how can they go change their processes, technology? How can they work better with their customers to make sure they're doing it beforehand and solving the problem before it becomes an issue? And third, I just think they're customer obsessed. They think about customers all the time. They know the customers are the lifeblood of their organization, and they're just focused on their customers. They're not focused on internal things. They're focused on how to serve their customers.
I love that. And in your keynote tonight, you did mention that resolution is really the only metric that matters. So I think that's really important. What is the role of customer feedback in shaping the Zendesk roadmap for the future?
It's really key. We have a lot of tools and we review it every couple of weeks, what customer feedback we're doing. I do about 5 to 10 phone calls a week where I take negative NPS surveys from our customers, quite frankly. I used to take only only negative ones. I now start the week with a positive one, end the week with a positive one. But in between, I take, our toughest critics, just me personally, and call 5 to 10 customers, whether they're small customers, one employee, one seat, or some of our largest customers, and get direct feedback. So we've got a really broad system in place to get our customers' feedback on voice of the customer, what they want our product roadmap to do. We also suggest to them. So I hope we have people within our organization that are thinking, 3 or 4 steps ahead, and we try to have that dialogue. So customer feedback, absolutely important. It's also humbling, quite frankly, when you call a customer and you're not delivering on their expectations.
Absolutely. And I love that you're using the sandwich technique in a way. You're starting with positive, then you get some negative, you end the week on a positive. I really like that.
I was doing all negative, and then I would start the week in a bad mood, and I'd go into the weekend on a bad mood. So we
Can't have that.
sandwich
I
exactly.
love that. Well, good for you. How do you keep innovation alive inside such a big company with so many customers?
So a couple things I think we're doing pretty well in innovation prep. First, we're doing some mergers and acquisitions. So we have gotten some great talent from companies like Cleverly in Lisbon, Portugal, Ultimate in Berlin, Klaus in Tallinn, Time Shift that's mostly based in Eastern Europe as well, and brought some really great entrepreneurs who we've had actually 97% of the employees in those 4 acquisitions stay with us over the last 2 or 3 years. And so we try to allow them to have the best of Zendesk, okay, the platform, the go-to-market, the customers, the ease of use with the platform, but try to not harness their entrepreneurial spirit too much and allow them to innovate. The other thing we're doing is just really, really encouraging people to use AI, our engineers, and everything they do. How do we go make knowledge base, help center more AI, AI friendly? How do we go make prompts more AI friendly? So even in our core product, we're trying to infuse that entrepreneurial innovation spirit into Zendesk. Zendesk has had it for 15 years. Nickel, the founder, did a great job of that. But as you get to grow the company, you really got to emphasize that we want to be innovative, fast moving, and agile.
That's awesome. And I'm so happy for the whole customer service industry because innovation is such an important piece of that. So, in looking at trends, what are some of the more exciting trends that you're keeping your eye on?
So a number of things. I think number one is people are going to more of a platform story where, hey, I don't want a separate voice bot, reporting analytics package, AI agent for email messaging, chat, Copilot, CRM system, voice system. They're really looking for more one provider to provide the end-to-end experience for the customers. Number one. Number two, what I find really interesting is when I'm seeing customers automate more, they're actually freeing up their humans to spend more time with their high value customers, to go do root cause analysis, kind of to your earlier point, like to go solve problems before they even become a problem. And so we're seeing that. So they're really using that time for innovation. Third is when they're freeing up time because they're getting some of like password resets and all the basics done, they're starting to think about how I proactively can increase that loyalty with my customers. Our customers are thinking about that with their customers. It's not so reactive. It's not so cost center. It's like, how can we go drive the more loyalty with our customers?
That's so exciting because I think a lot of people are wondering, are all agents going to be laid off with AI? And I've heard this week at this event, no, that's really not the goal. The goal is to just improve service and use humans really where it counts.
Totally. We think about 80% of interactions are going to be totally automated. 100% of interactions are going to use AI within 3 years, meaning those other 20% are going to be human agents are going to use AI to assist them. But we've seen an explosion in interactions the last couple of years. And we think that's a couple of reasons. One, as friction goes down, you're more likely to go talk to a brand. Right now you might have a dreaded, I'm going to wait 24 or 48 hours for a response on email. I'm going to call and wait in line for 10 minutes. If you have instantaneous good results, you're more likely to go back. And so interactions go up. Second, as you know, e-commerce is still only like 15, 16% of the world's economy. Like 84, 85% is bricks and mortar. That's going to keep moving more and more towards e-commerce online. And so you're going to have more digital or voice experiences. And so we have a view, there's going to be a ton of automation, but interactions are going to go up. And we think it's basically going to flatline a little bit on customer service agents from a human perspective. And we always like to say, at the end of the day, the customer is human. So even if they use their own co-pilot or their own bot to interact with an AI agent at a company, at the end of the day, there's a person on the company side and there's a person, a consumer or a business person or employee, and you really need to be in touch with their human at the end of the day.
I've never heard it phrased like that. Lastly, why are you excited about the future for Zendesk?
Zendesk has so many great assets. Number one, 100,000 really passionate customers who rely on Zendesk to democratize AI. And it's really important to us because we have 100,000 customers. We want to make it easy to use, easy to value, easy to implement on AI. Second, I think customer service is having one of those moments that you only see once or twice in your career if you're lucky, maybe once in your career, where customer and employee service are radically changing right now. And I think Zendesk, between its customer base, its digital assets, we actually have 18 billion interactions that have been given a thumbs up or thumbs down, so graded, are they good or bad. We have that. We've got a lot of innovations with our Zendesk resolution platform, and we're trying to get our business model that's aligned to our customers' business model. We only get paid if we resolve a problem. And so I'm really excited about customer service overall. I'm excited about Zendesk's position in changing the marketplace. And what I'm really excited is about consumers, businesses, and employees on their side. If they get an interaction that's powered by Zendesk, that they're going to have a delightful experience.
Well, I have to admit, as a customer, I'm usually delighted when I see powered by Zendesk because I'm a big shopper, so I get happy when I have Zendesk support. Thank you so much for being on The Modern Customer, and congrats on all your success.
Thanks, Blake. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on social media, including Instagram, LinkedIn, X, and more.